Well, never mind. Go ahead. No microphone. Go ahead.
Kamari, first start, just, what was it like getting ready for that game as far as nerves, and how did you feel like you played?
Getting ready for the game, it was really fun. We had a lot of passion during that week. It was really fun because just knowing that you get to play against somebody other than yourself. So it was really fun. And I say that the nerves. I had some nerves, but once we started playing with my guys, I just relied back on my training.
How did you feel like you played?
I played okay. I could do a lot better though.
Kirby said you texted him in the lead up to the game like you were dialed in or locked in, something like that. What was it about your preparation that made you feel that way? Was it the entirety of fall camp or specifically last week?
I say it will go back to fall camp. Just starting out, going into fall camp. I tried to flip the switch, and I say that all the way from fall camp to last week, I say myself and the team as a whole, we really just dialed in and bought into the plan that the coaches have.
When you say flip the switch, kind of what does that entail?
So there's stages of the season. So you have the off season, then you have the spring and stuff like that. So flipping the switch from summer workouts to now it's time to play some football.
Obviously, that game went about as well as it could have possibly gone. How much was that a confidence builder? I guess just validating everything you've been working on, and where do you go from here?
I say from here we just got to keep finding ways to get better. We can't get complacent. It was really a confidence booster because we've been putting in a lot of hard work all season, all summer. So to see it come to fruition, it's a good feeling. But we can't just sit on that. We got to keep getting better.
Kamari, the penalty. Did you get an explanation from the official on why they threw the flags?
No, sir. Oregon was going so fast that I didn't really have time to talk to the refs. I had to go to the next play. So no, sir, I didn't get an explanation.
Have you talked to the coaches? Have you talked to anybody on whether you think you deserved to get penalized?
No, sir. I kind of, next play mentality. We all kind of forgot about it. We went to the next thing.
Go ahead, Chip. I was just gonna say you face these receivers every day. How do you feel about Georgia's receiving core? What have you seen from them in practice, and how has that translated what we've seen on the field so far?
I believe we have an elite receiving core. We go against these guys every day, and they give us their best effort every day. They make me better every day at practice. So and it translates on the field. Our guys out there making plays, and it's just they're having fun. So I think that they're elite. They give us their best. We give them our best. They give us our best every day.
How does Lad McConkey make you better?
Lad, he just challenges me every day. Every time I guard him, I know I'm going to have a tough task. So, I got to be on my toes. And I say, Lad, he makes me better just by the way he works.
Kamari, Kirby was talking to us a while ago about C.J. Smith and Denial Morissette, kind of how those guys had kind of come on since they've gotten healthy. You had to go up against those guys at all? What have you thought about them?
I think they're both two really good players. They have a lot of potential. They're two guys who really work hard, good, fast, physical players. So they're going to be really good.
And you just talked about going against receivers in practice. Like, it's easy to kind of gauge and measure yourselves against the guys against you, but it's hard to with all the unknowns until you face another opponent. So after the Oregon game, what have you learned about your team, especially the secondary with the young guys, especially?
I say that our secondary that we're really close knit and that we could really play together, and that we have a lot of guys that can play in the secondary to show Saturday.
Mark, you played pretty much the boundary spot the other day, didn't you?
No, sir. I played mostly the field.
Okay. What is it about that particular spot that kind of think plays into your ability?
It's just that was really a part of our game plan going into that game. So I think that me playing to the field, I have more space to cover. So I think that's all it is.
Is it always that way, or do you guys kind of flip flop by right? Do you sometimes go right left, sometimes field boundary, or is it always field boundary?
It just depends on what we're going into, what we're focusing on that week.
Looking at Saturday, what has sort of stood out to you about Samford, what you guys are going to be going up against?
Samford's a good team. They're a good opponent. They got a lot of good players outside and a quarterback who can really play ball. So we got to come with our best game Saturday.
I'm talking about how playing with Chaz Chambliss. I know he plays in front of you. What's it been like playing along him and getting to know him over the last couple of years?
Chaz is a guy that makes you want to go harder because every day after practice, Chaz is always getting extra work. He's one of the last guys in the facility, so I say Chaz Chambliss has made me better because he's actually pushed me. Oh man, he's getting extra work. Maybe I should get some more extra work.
kind of confidence does a game like Saturday do for you guys in the secondary? I mean, the fact you guys had 2 interceptions and the way you guys played, how can you guys build off of that going forward?
It gives us confidence, but I would say that, you know, seeing all the good we did, we have to also check in with the things that we didn't do as well. So I say going forward, we need to focus on, you know, some of our weaknesses, some of the things that we didn't do as well, and really hone in on those so that we can be the secondary that we want to be towards the end of the season.
What's going through your mind when Malachi Starks made the interception that he made there?
I was like, did he catch that? And then when I saw he caught it, I had to run down there, and then it was just pandemonium. It was crazy. That was an amazing play.
What does that say about him as a freshman, a true freshman? I mean, in his very first game to be able to make a play like that.
It just shows, you know, how good of a player he is. I mean, he works hard. He listens in the meetings, and he takes it from the meeting to the football field, and he has great talent.
It's very easy to ride it high. Obviously, you just beat the number 11 team in the nation. But what do you tell your guys, especially in the secondary and Malachi making a big play? What do you tell them to stay locked in for this week and just prepare for the next week?
That the standard never changes. Like, the standard is the standard no matter who we play. So we just got to keep getting better because we hold ourselves to a high standard. So the past is the past. We got to keep moving forward. We got another team to prepare for and go out there and go against Saturday.
What can you kind of say about the second and third team defense keeping Oregon out of the end zone late in the game?
You know, that's a testament. That's a testament to, you know, how we play as a unit. I mean, I would say that it doesn't matter who's out there. You know, we say that if you're out there, you're a starter. So those guys, whenever it was towards the fourth quarter, we don't like anyone in our end zone, and they held their own out there.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.